And we've been joined live in the studio. Please all be upstanding for the host of this year's Logies. Yay! And back to back, good luck. It's Sam Payne.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, Mick.
Samuel.
Hello, MG. Kat,
Hello, mate.
Belling.
We haven't
Hello,
caught
Sam.
up, I think, in about 4 weeks, is it?
Oh, yeah, I wonder why.
You've been gallivanting.
Exactly. That is the precise word, MG. I know you love your words and your specificities, or whatever that word is. Mate, you've been gallivanting around. Well, meanwhile, some of us are still nose to the grindstone. These guys have been doing your radio show. I've been doing front bar.
Yeah, it's not like you're in a sweatshop, is it? You turn up for an hour.
No, and I'd like to thank you for getting me out of that too 15 years ago. You know that's where I was. That's where you found me. I was making shoes. I was making your shoes.
I believe the pair I'm wearing right now has a whiff of panga about it. Now, so I was away. I'm taking, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Well-earned break.
Yes.
From what?
From entertaining Australia.
Oh, my God.
Entertaining Australia.
Being the first one over the top every day in the effort to keep this nation up and about. And that's what I do.
You are deluded. How was it? Everyone wants to know.
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great. I went to Barcelona. And you may read this in the paper today.
Yeah. Protesters
are complaining about tourism and are running around tipping water on tourists. And this is off the tail end of my visit.
So you've made an impact. You've ingratiated yourself into the society, and this is what it's resulted in. Riots.
Barcelona and then Italy.
Oh, my God.
So I went to Italy, and here's what I learned in Italy. They don't have any food other than Italian food. So if you go to Rome, or you go anywhere, you say you want to eat Japanese or Thai, or in your case...
Why'd you pick those two?
What's
wrong with you?
Okay, say you want a table that features a lazy Susan. If you can't get anything.
Lazy Susan was the name of my auntie, by the way. I used to call her that. Very, very slow. Yeah, so you can't get... So you're saying it's not... Are you accusing Rome of not being overly multicultural?
They're
I'm
elitist.
saying they just don't care when it comes to food. All right, here's
Look
one.
at MG just throwing them from the cheap seats. Mate, take that, Rome. From
Yeah, you elitist.
from...
All right, question to you without notice.
Yes.
If you could only choose one cuisine to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
China.
China. Don't
By
say
a
it
mile.
like I should have guessed it.
Didn't even... Ask me again. I'll give it some thought.
Okay. If you can only
China. Well, why would? What's wrong with you, Mick? It's the
top end Chinese, though, not you.
No, I like
not
a
your cheap and cheerful.
I like a Bain Marie. It lets the flavours marinate.
What was your call sign? Like if you were in a Maverick Top Gun style film, what would you say your call sign was?
Pork bun. So there's Maverick and there's Merlin and there's Viper.
Just
and then here comes pork bun. You've got our left wing. Yes, mate, I'm here.
He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. Pork buns on my tail.
It's clearly Chinese, but then
Chinese.
it's, by the way, I'm not, Italian is close second.
Italian's close.
You?
What about you, Tash? I'm going to go with you, Tash. What's
Pasta,
your-
Italian all the way. I can never get enough of it.
Well,
They have, there's other foods in the Italian cuisine other than pasta. You know that, don't you,
I
Tash?
still love it. Pizza, all of the above.
Pasta, yeah.
Gelato.
I thought you were going to counter with, by the way, the Chinese invented pasta,
Well,
which they did.
okay. Well, were you there? Were you? I don't know. What do you mean? That's the whole
Tash was. Seriously, they call it the Tash dynasty.
the Triple M playlist was around that time too. By the way. I wanted. What about you, MG?
MG.
My call sign would be mixed kebab.
We're going back to the Maverick thing. We've moved on for that, MG. What's the
Sorry.
cuisine you're going with for the rest of your life?
Occasionally he blacks out. He just blacks out on air, and he'll come in again and rejoin the conversation.
MG, we've got a big game on Saturday, right? We've got a big game. I need you ready.
Who do you want me to take out, Coach?
Right, which cuisine for you, MG?
Definitely Italian. Definitely Italian.
Oh,
This is
geez,
not-
rightio. It's just one or two.
Can someone make up something else
Scottish.
for the sake of this segment?
Cat.
Cat, what about you?
Japanese.
Japanese. There you go.
Oh, yes, also known as poor man's Chinese. Okay, well done. That's all it is.
Because Kat just got back from Japan. What'd you eat while you were over there?
Oh, can you stop bringing this up,
Some
please?
free willy.
A lot of
May or may-
sashimi.
May or may not have eaten whale. on the
Oh,
sashimi
wow.
plate.
Well, I'm sure it was caught for scientific reasons. I'm
Hey, it was line caught. It was line caught, and it was.
It's made. Can I just say, as a regular listener, and it's also being on front, it's great to have you back. Are you happy to be back, or are they one of those ones where you go, "Oh, you're just going to talk about your trip for the next 3 months"?
Just before we stop talking about my trip, the other thing I want to mention is I went to Sicily, and they've got a volcano. Have you ever been close to a volcano that's active?
No. Well, I sit next to you on
Yes.
front bar every week. You're ready to erupt at any. If someone doesn't, have the lighting right or something, or the.
Can I tell you this?
What's the?
The
Yeah.
volcano makes the mountain look lazy. Mountains are sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
This thing's going off.
Mate.
This thing's chucking shit into the air. And you're hitting boulders. Now that's
You're-
how you earn your stripe, nature.
Geez, you've come back with some hot takes, haven't you? Mountains are lazy. That's what you've come back with.
I saw that Mount Etna going bonkers, and I went, mental note, why climb Mount Everest? Climb that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me how you do it.
You could climb out of your chair, it'd be a miracle, by the way. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Is that all right?
What is it?
I want to, in this modern day of binge watching, right?
Yes.
And there's so many choices.
Sure.
What are you all watching at the moment?
Binge watching?
Yeah.
House of Dragons.
Because I did recommend, full cards on the table. I recommended a show to you recently, didn't I?
Yeah.
Shogun.
Shogun?
Yeah.
You
and
did.
and you liked it,
That
didn't
was good.
you? MG, what are you watching?
I'm watching The Secret Files of Hitler.
Wow. It's a great double if you watch Nazi megastructures into that. It's a big night, that one, isn't it?
That's date night. Hey, no kissing MG on the couch.
What about you two? I'm leading somewhere with this.
We are both watching, and Mick had recommended that it's quite good, is the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It is unbelievable,
Of course I
Sam.
Which I stumbled across one day.
Stumbled across. Yeah. When you search for something, it's not stumbling. You know that, don't you? Yeah, when you punch the numbers, punch the letters in, Dallas
comes up.
Cowboy cheerleader. You are. What's it like?
It is incredible. Those
Oh, really?
kicks. You try and
Feel
do
sorry
those
for
kicks.
the rookies.
Oh, yeah, the rookies.
And the coach is awful.
Yes.
They got two, I don't know how to describe them, kind of postmenopausal women out the front who are barking out the orders.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they
You know
bitches?
what I mean? To these young hotties, and it just doesn't seem like a fair fight.
No,
Can I tell you what? I'm watching a show at the moment called Slow Horses. Right?
I've seen
Gary. Yeah, it's wonderful, right? It's and Gary Oldman's in it, and it's it's wonderful. But
Did you like it?
I do. No, I highly recommend it. But I only mention this. So, you have all picked things that are kind of current, where there's
Yep.
Netflix involved or
Yes.
there's Apple or Disney and all this. I asked my mate the same thing. And you know what he said?
What?
I said, what are you watching at the moment? He goes, Spin City.
What?
He's binge watching Spin City, which I think is a sitcom from the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah,
He goes, I said, what are you watching that with? He goes, oh mate, it's unbelievable. in this modern day of Netflix and Apple and Disney and all that, he's gone back to
Spin
he's
City.
gone back to Spin
I
City.
must
which-
confess, Sammy, I've gone back to watching a lot of Seinfeld as well. I've been binge watching Seinfeld.
yeah, how's it aging? Is it all right?
I love it. I love Seinfeld.
I saw him do stand up recently.
Oh, well.
Seinfeld.
Oh, how was he?
Any good?
Masterclass, Mick. It was like watching you about 30 years ago. it was tight. There was no fat. There was nothing. It was just unbelievable. It was really good.
Tight and no fat. That'd be my call sign. Hey, I'm just coming off a Will and Grace marathon. Hey, you ever
Oh,
seen-
mate, I'm watching the Golden Girls at the moment. I told you, didn't I? That's
buddy.
unbelievable.
Who's your favourite?
Oh, Blanche. Blanche is hot.
Oh, he should.
Blanche.
Do you know they were
and
only
would
playing-
go off like a firecracker.
The age of 50 in that series, where we all thought they were about 80. They were only
It was
about
their
50.
hairdos that got him.
Oh, they look so. It's amazingly. They were in their 50s, or they're playing in their 50s.
Yes.
And they but they were in a they were retired to Florida. I think that would have been a giveaway.
You could do a walk-on in that series, Tash. Bring the house down. Hey, now listen, the reason we got you in here is front bar's on tonight.
Oh,
And
yes.
this is like getting
Oh,
the
that-
band back together. You and me haven't done one together.
Oh, thanks for rolling up. That's you're the boss of the show. The
Yeah.
idea that you're finally returning. Return
coming
to the
in hot.
king. Yeah, here you are. Okay, lead with that hot take about the mountains. That'd be good, right off the top. That'd be awesome.
Hey, can I suggest to you? I haven't watched the show, but
No,
I'm
why would
guessing
you?
there was nothing said about me in the last few weeks.
We're very kind. Well, often, of course, people who are regular viewers would know it's Andy Marr and Mick Molloy and myself. And so when, just for the sake of the viewers, we would always, acknowledge the fact that you weren't there, and we would just
Say something
kind of
kind.
say something kind, and also to kind of and lament the fact you weren't there, and then just kind of, we just offer some possibilities about where you may have been. And most of them ended up with you getting arrested, by the way. So
sounds like a doco.
but it's gonna be great to have you back.
We'll see that tonight. It's going to be a great show. Firstly, everyone cannot wait for the Logies.
Congratulations, Sammy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, MG. See, that's sincerity.
I
That's
said it too.
Oh, mate, you're reading off a sheet. It's unbelievable. It's
What can we expect?
a little bit of magic,
Same.
a little bit of juggling to start, a couple of song and dance numbers. You know what I mean? There'll be a cane and top hat and all that.
Oh,
No, I
don't
think
worry.
it's rinse and repeat, Mickey. I think I'm not going to lie. I think we just got away with it last year, so we'll just. Well, what would you think? You said don't do
nothing.
it.
It's
This is
the
what
same.
you know. What, my good friend and like a mentor. I said, mate, do you reckon I just do it again? He goes, mate. You just got away with it last year. You have nothing left. By the end of it, you weren't even coming on stage at the end.
You're missing in action.
And then you said,
We'll
mate,
put out an all-points bulletin for the host. Where's Sam? We go, he left half an hour ago. He did a little bit up the front.
I've got nothing left. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. You're coming, aren't you?
Can I just say this?
Yes, mate.
I got a really bad feeling about it. A really, career ender is the phrase. That I've got to bring you boys. Sam Pang on tonight.
Hey.
Front bar.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna the opening monologue in the Logies, mate. I'm gonna steal that mountain take about that. I'm gonna lead with it.
If you do the mountain gear, I'll come for you.